What's going on, son?
Listen, we're here today, right?
Yes, ma'am.
You ready to chat it up?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
We're ready to chat it up with you all in the Unfiltered Loc family and just let you know we here.
We're here.
To do it unfiltered.
Yes.
Are we covering every ground?
Oh, absolutely. That's how
I love
unfiltered we are.
Because you being real.
Oh, yeah.
You're being
absolutely.
authentic.
I don't know how to be any other way.
Okay. So listen, we're here. We're here to share Smiles Hair, LM Styles,
Yes,
giving
ma'am.
it to you
Yes, sir.
at the realest and the rawest as it can be. Okay?
Yes, yes,
so what are we talking about today?
Hold up. They got to go and like.
Girl.
And they got to go subscribe because see, they're going to try to watch. And they be like, oh, that was good, girl. But like and subscribe, y'all. Don't forget.
See?
She
owned it. She owned it.
Subscribe because we want y'all to keep coming back.
We definitely want you to keep coming back. We want you all to tune in with us every week. Every week. What day?
Every Wednesday at 12 Eastern Standard Time.
Let's go. Love it. So now that y'all are tuned in, now that you all have liked, now that you all have commented and subscribed, let's chat it up. Let's talk about texture.
Ooh, texture.
Texture literally on locks.
Okay.
Does it matter?
It does not. It does not. It does not matter because everybody's lock journey is different. Your texture is not my texture.
Absolutely.
And Suzanne's texture is not Billy's texture.
Okay.
Or Mike's texture.
Okay.
But each journey is going to be different based on your texture.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I see that. I see that.
Absolutely.
And I feel, like you said, it can look so different for everybody. Now, because I have, let's say, a curly texture and you have more of a kinky texture or a corset texture, is my journey going to take a little longer than yours?
Well, sometimes that is true because there are so many different types of textures. Like you say, kinky, coarse, those textures are going to lock up, I would say, a little bit faster, because they're already full.
Okay.
It's kinky. It feels like a little, I would best describe it as like yarn through your fingers.
Okay.
As opposed to someone who has fine texture. Fine texture, low density texture, which means it's not going to be that full texture. Still beautiful hair, but just not full. But like I said, everybody's lock journey is different.
Everybody's lock journey is different. So then tell me this. So if I have micro locks, and is there a difference between my micro lock texture and my traditional lock texture?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. So with either one of those, if you have fine texture hair, you are going to see fullness as you go on. Okay. Now everybody's timing may be different. Okay. So I can have someone with fine texture hair that installs micro locks on you, and they may bring me in a picture and say, oh, I love all these curls and everything. It's so full. Starting out, he or she may not start out that full. But there are things we could do. We could curl them. We could braid them and do braid. I love braid outs. They're so, matter of fact, I tried something new today, Sonia, with my hair.
Beautiful.
I got my retie and I actually got them braided and just look, and it's just so pretty. I just love this. Is a braid out. So absolutely it's gonna give you that fullness. It's gonna give you that crinkle look. And I think that's really good for fine texture hair.
Absolutely.
Because it just doesn't leave it just straight. It kind of enhances that fullness for them until they reach that finish line fullness of where they're trying to go at the end of the lock.
Absolutely. I've to piggyback on that, I've actually had some clients that reached out to me and at night, their hair would kind of do like a frizz thing. In the bonnet, you got to think about it. In the bonnet, all it's doing is, just going back and forth. So, I said, let me think about this thing. I said, well, let's try to twist it up, braid it up, do something like that at night. And literally, the feedback I got was like, you know what? Game changer.
And the twist also gave them like a little twist.
Absolutely.
Crinkle look.
Absolutely.
Oh, yes.
So that was definitely a good, like I said, we collabing together. And, I'm like, okay, what is this? Why is your hair not vibing right now the way it needs to? And so literally, doing that, she was like, it really changed the game.
Yeah, I feel like you have to still embrace every single step of your life, your lock journey. Even though it may not start out looking the way you ideally want it to, embrace it, because you're going to look back in a year or even 8 months for some people and be like, look at my hair. That is not my hair.
Look at me.
Yes, yes, you have to embrace it. And I give another tip too. Like, I'm a candidate. I took down my traditional locks and switched over to micro locks.
Right.
So I feel like if you are one of those people that have traditional locks right now and you want to convert over to micro locks, there is a plus for you. Why? Because depending on how long you've had your traditional locks, what's going to happen is your texture has changed. I only wore mine for about a year and a half. So imagine, individuals who's had them for 5 and 10 years. I've had someone who actually shared with me that she combed hers out after 10 years.
Wow.
And switched over to micro locks.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Wow.
So your hair is not the same texture that it was before you even went into those traditional locks. But what's going to happen is your hair is going to transform and lock so much quicker with micro locks, because it's already that coarse type, not dry, but thick texture. Because your hair was married to each other for a whole year, 2 plus.
It's the memory.
So you're gonna lock quicker, and you're gonna have that fuller look instantly. I think people who switch over to micro locks with traditional locks, their hair so fabulous. Fabulous.
I've had the same where I've had some clients come out their traditionals. Like, listen, y'all, it is a thing right now. Like, I've had so many people say, well, Sonya, I really want to call my traditional locks out, so that I can get the micro locks, because they know it gives it. Not knocking anyone with traditional. Please don't take that at all, because they're gorgeous as well.
Absolutely.
But it's giving them just a new look.
Yes.
They've had the traditional for so long. They're like, okay, I want to try something different. How can I go about this?
Yes.
But literally, going into the whole thing with, combing them out, and then literally your hair is memory. So it's like, you know what? I remembered the hair just doing this and vibing and, locking together, doing nothing, and it just literally forms really, really quick. It really does.
And guess what else locks it up really good?
What's that?
It's summertime.
Oh, let's go.
It's summertime, y'all.
Let's go.
And we headed to spring. When the spring weather gets here, summer gets here, we are ready to hit the highway, hit the airplane.
Let's go.
And get into some beach water, not pool water, because that chlorine is not always good for us. But that ocean water,
baby,
that salt, that natural salt,
it's the salt.
You would leave out of there like, oh, my hair is literally locking.
I got chill bumps.
Lock your hair.
It really does. It's like you said, listen, I'm all about nature. You catch Sonya, she outside. Okay? So literally, you being out there, being with nature, like literally just being in the ocean, it does that. And it connects, and listen, it just does it. It happens, and it's beneficial. So literally, if you can take advantage of that going to the beach, literally submerge. Submerge in the water.
Absolutely. Only if you have not recently gotten your micro locks installed.
Please.
Because I don't want you to submerge and be like, oh, this beach water. And then next thing you know, you come back to your loctician and be like, baby, what did you do? Because all your locks are sliding and slipping.
So my bad.
So we don't want that.
Definitely communicate with your loctician.
Yes. But if you are ready, but you're not fully locked all the way down the shaft of your hair, dive in that ocean. Absolutely. I'm telling you, it will lock your hair up faster.
Absolutely. It's beautiful.
Beautiful.
Is knowing the things that we can do with these locks.
Yes.
And having whichever texture. The only thing, y'all, we love each and every beautiful mane of hair.
Yes.
We just cannot install locks on straight hair.
Yes.
That's just something we can't do.
Yes.
So, but you have some texture to your hair. Listen, we are here for you. We will lock you up, and you will literally be luxurious. And I mean that. Absolutely love it.
All of the above. And I can't forget about the traditional locks. I mean, people with curly hair, curly texture, locking traditional locks. Those are nice too.
Beautiful.
It's almost like it's a lock mane, but however, it still has like a loose lock curl to it. Oh, I love it.
That's why I said we're literally not. Yes, we're not discrediting traditional at all. We're just letting you know the different types of textures and what you get from those different types of textures.
Absolutely.
But listen, y'all, we're here. We want to share. Keep sharing. So you guys just got to keep on coming, toning in every week. to these lovely chats that we have with you, because we're here and we want to be real, authentic, and just literally just share everything that we can.
Everything.
About.
Oh, I'm sorry, Sonya. Well, go ahead. Don't forget. I want you all to go ahead and jump into the comments also. And let us know what type of textures you all have. What type of things are you seeing with your lock journey? We want to hear from you and we will get back to you.
We definitely want to hear from
you. Jump in the comments on this one today.
That was good.
And let us know about these lock textures. We want to hear from you guys. Yes. Tune in next week, y'all, on Unfiltered Locs right here every Wednesday at 12 Eastern Standard Time. And if you can't be here, play back.
Let's
see y'all later.
Always a replay. See ya.